my son. I want a small car. You've got a small car. I want a small car. You've got a small car. The lace is tight, there's a piece of glass. Free thinkers on a gastric chain, dodging bullets like drops of rain, holding opinions that hold the sway of a 10-ton monk on the T3 railway. I want a small car. You've got a small car. I want a small car. I want a small car. Hey! I really wanna drift. I'm looking at the two, I'm looking at the swift. I'm looking at the igneous, I really wanna drift. I'm looking at the two, I'm looking at the swift. I'm looking at the igneous, I really wanna drift. I'm looking at the two, I'm looking at the swift. I'm looking at the igneous and I want a small car. You've got a small car. I want a small car. You've got a small car. Sip, I take another 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 sip, I take another. Out of breath at 1:45. With the end of my fork, I trace the grating, minimalist lip of the IKEA plating, and wait another minute till the dip in my head is abating. I've been in love before, but nothing compares to the time that I spent on the floor, with the foam of my lips and the twitch in my jaw, and the whites of my eyes eclipsed by the whites of my Jordans. I swear I had it for a split instant. I could have been on a poster on the side of a train station, or a feature-length segment on 60 Minutes. Take another sip, I take another sip, I take another minute to a grip, a ventilator to my hip. I take another sip, I take another sip, I take another minute to a lick, another ulcer on my lip. Feel free to breathe for me. I got a feeling I won't shake to trip to the infirmary. Feel free to breathe for me. I got investments in the future of the ventilator industry. Thought a brawny voice would suit a guy like me, and I'd spend another sunset attached to a machine, and I'd take another bullet to the backside of the knee. So I'll supplement erections for a hit of nicotine. And dopamine can easily be alternatively achieved. I'm like a Pavlovian Andalusian in between, a dick on creatine, and halfway in between who I always thought I was and who I've always been. I take another sip, I take another sip, I take another minute to equip a ventilator to my hip. I take another sip, I take another sip, I